ConocoPhillips Lower 48 Philanthropic Program sponsors 2 marine workshops for educators that are put on by the Gulf of Mexico Foundation. The Down Under Out Yonder, or DEWI program, is a 5-day workshop that introduces teachers to the coastal habitat and coral reef ecology of the northwestern Gulf of Mexico. In July of 2009, the Gulf of Mexico Foundation hosted the event for the 14th year, along with its funding partner ConocoPhillips, which is in its 3rd year of sponsorship. The workshop included 2 days of on-land coral reef education called Corals to Classroom in Galveston, Texas. The classes featured guest speakers and educational materials that were distributed for teachers to use back in their classrooms. Afterwards, participants traveled to Freeport, Texas for 3 days of scuba diving aboard the MV Fling, a 118-foot live-aboard dive vessel. Spectacular diving expeditions were done among the coral reefs of the Flower Garden Banks National Marine Sanctuary, located about 110 miles off the Texas coast. The federally protected underwater sanctuary harbors the northernmost coral reefs in the continental U.S. and is among the healthiest coral reef ecosystems in the Gulf of Mexico. Over 250 educators have gone through the DEWI program over the last 14 years.
It really fits into our environmental stewardship. We always want to make sure we're supporting environmental nonprofits in the areas that we operate, and especially those that help to increase the education, the awareness, preservation, or conservation of the resources. And we found the Gulf of Mexico Foundation, especially the teacher awareness workshops, to be an excellent means for us to support an educational program as well as an environmental program within our own backyard here at the Gulf of Mexico. Overall, the response has been positive, including the comments I've gotten through participation.
Another workshop, the Teachers Intracoastal Waterway Expedition, was held for the first time in June 2009. Teachers from 10 different states participated in this 4-day live-aboard boat-based expedition. The cruise was also on board the MV Fling, which took educators up the Intracoastal Waterway from Freeport, Texas to Port Fourchon, Louisiana. Daily classes were held on the boat with in-depth discussions and presentations of natural resource and wetland issues. Field exercises were also held to give hands-on training and memorable experiences.
My favorite memory was actually being in the galley with all of the teachers when we were together and having the opportunity to share our ideas and listen to what other teachers are doing in other parts of the state.
It was a wonderful experience. We got out, got our feet wet, got our hands dirty, and it was just a wonderful experience.
I came back enthused to come back in here and really try to get my kids to understand what's out there for them.
I need to teach my kids there has to be a healthy environment. There has to be a healthy balance between all 3 of these things. The industry, the homes, and the habitats. So I really enjoyed that trip. I think that was the biggest thing that came out of it for me.
By providing educators these exciting field workshops, ConocoPhillips and the Gulf of Mexico Foundation encourages interest in the conservation of our important marine environment. Congratulations to ConocoPhillips Lower 48 Philanthropic Program for the Marine Workshops for Educators, the first place winner of the 2009 Gulf Guardian Award in the business category.